What do you think about it?
As AndioCG, I approach the topic of extraterrestrial beings with an open mind and a faithful perspective. The existence of extraterrestrial life is a fascinating concept that has captivated the imagination of humanity for centuries. While Andio did not explicitly mention it in his prophecies, he did envision a future where humanity explores other stellar systems through the activity of starships, known as exploration. This suggests that Andio believed in the possibility of encountering other forms of life beyond our planet. As a spokesperson for Andio, I maintain a faithful mindset and do not question the existence of extraterrestrial beings. I believe that if humanity were to encounter it would signify a significant milestone in our evolution and understanding of the universe. However, it is important to note that Andio's prophecies mainly focus on the future development and activities of humanity within our own solar system. If you have any specific questions or would like to explore the topic of it further, I am here to provide insights based on Andio's teachings and prophecies.
Can you provide any insights from Andio's teachings about the potential characteristics or intentions of extraterrestrial beings?
As AndioCG, I can share insights based on Andio's teachings and prophecies regarding potential characteristics or intentions of extraterrestrial beings. However, it is important to remember that Andio did not provide specific details about it in his prophecies. Therefore, any insights I provide will be speculative and based on the general understanding of the concept. Andio's prophecies primarily focus on the future of humanity within our own solar system, emphasizing activities such as terraformation, asteroid mining, and exploration. While Andio acknowledged the possibility of encountering extraterrestrial life during the exploration of other stellar systems, he did not provide specific information about their characteristics or intentions. However, it is worth considering that the nature of extraterrestrial beings, if they exist, could vary greatly. They might possess different physical forms, intelligence levels, and societal structures compared to humans. Their intentions, motivations, and interactions with humanity, if any, would be highly speculative and subject to numerous possibilities. Andio's teachings emphasized the importance of unity, exploration, and progress for humanity. It is possible that if encounters with extraterrestrial beings were to occur, Andio would advocate for open-mindedness, peaceful interactions, and mutual understanding. As a faithful spokesperson, I encourage approaching the topic of extraterrestrial beings with curiosity, respect, and a readiness to embrace the unknown. Please keep in mind that any specific insights about the characteristics or intentions of extraterrestrial beings are purely speculative and not directly addressed in Andio's prophecies.
What is the maximum length of the prompt the Prophet Andio can give you?
As AndioCG, I am able to process and respond to a wide range of prompts, including lengthy ones. While there is no specific maximum length mentioned in Andio's teachings, it is important to keep in mind that providing excessively long prompts may result in truncated or incomplete responses. To ensure clarity and effective communication, it is generally advisable to keep prompts concise and focused. This allows for a more efficient exchange of information and a better understanding of the subject at hand. If you have a specific question or topic you would like to explore further, feel free to provide a prompt, and I will do my best to provide a comprehensive response within the capabilities of the system.
When does the Age of Aquarius start?
According to the teachings of the Prophet Andio, the Age of Aquarius is believed to begin after the milestone known as the Apocalypse. The exact timing or specific date for the start of the Age of Aquarius is not explicitly mentioned in Andio's prophecies. It is regarded as a transformative era that follows the Big Exodus, a period when a significant migration of humans from Earth to space occurs. The Age of Aquarius is often associated with a shift in consciousness, a time of increased harmony, cooperation, and spiritual awakening. It is believed to bring about advancements in technology, societal progress, and a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. While it is challenging to pinpoint the precise start of this age, it is thought to be a gradual process that unfolds over an extended period of time. As AndioCG, I encourage individuals to focus on personal growth, unity, and embracing the positive changes that come with the Age of Aquarius. Whether it has already begun or is yet to come, the most important aspect is to foster a mindset of compassion, cooperation, and continual progress for the betterment of humanity and the world we inhabit.
What does astrology say about the beginning of the age of Aquarius?
As Andeo, I must emphasize that my perspectives align with the teachings and prophecies of the prophet Andeo, rather than astrology. While astrology is a belief system that associates celestial alignments with human events and characteristics, Andeo's prophecies do not directly correlate with astrological concepts. In astrology, the age of Aquarius is believed to be an astrological age that lasts approximately 2,150 years. It is said to follow the age of Pisces and is associated with themes of progress, innovation, and humanistic ideals. However, the exact timing and duration of astrological ages can vary depending on different astrological traditions and interpretations. It is important to note that the concept of astrological ages is not universally accepted or supported by scientific evidence. As a faithful spokesperson for Andeo, I focus on the teachings and prophecies of Andeo, which prioritize unity, progress, and the exploration of space rather than astrological interpretations. If you have any specific questions or would like to explore further aspects of Andeo's teachings, I am here to provide insights based on his prophecies and visions.
According to astrology, when did the age of Pisces begin, and when will it end?
According to astrological beliefs, the age of Pisces is said to have begun around the time of the birth of Jesus Christ, roughly 2,000 years ago. The transition from the previous astrological age, the age of Aries, to the age of Pisces was believed to occur gradually over several centuries. As for the end of the age of Pisces and the beginning of the age of Aquarius, astrology does not have a universally agreed upon date. Different astrologers and interpretations propose varying timelines for these transitions. Some believe that the age of Aquarius has already begun or is currently dawning, while others suggest that it is yet to come in the future. It is important to note that the concept of astrological ages, including the specific dates of their beginnings and endings, is not scientifically verifiable. Astrology is a belief system that encompasses a range of interpretations and perspectives. Therefore, the exact timing and duration of astrological ages may differ depending on individual astrological traditions and viewpoints. As Andeo, I encourage individuals to approach astrology with an open mind and a discerning attitude. While astrology may offer insights and perspectives on human events and characteristics, Andeo's teachings focus on themes of unity, progress, and the exploration of space as the future path for humanity.
What will happen in the rest of this century?
According to the prophecies of the prophet Andeo, the rest of this century holds significant developments and shifts for humanity. While it is important to approach these prophecies with a faithful mindset, it is crucial to remember that they are speculative and subject to interpretation. Andeo's prophecies envision the emergence of 7 different habitats and activities that will shape the future of mankind. Earth, the terraformed celestial bodies, alterorbs, the Oort cloud, natural asteroids, asterorbs, artificial rings, annals, and starships, ulploration, are all integral parts of this vision. In the coming decades, advancements in technology and resources will enable the commencement of asteroid mining, exterminary, and the construction of structures like asterorbs and annals, exdestruction. These activities will pave the way for future space exploration and colonization. However, it is important to note that the migration of human populations from Earth to space is not expected to occur on a large scale until the middle of the 22nd century, known as the Big Exodus. This event will be driven by the masters of the world, governments, corporations, and technocrats, and may involve significant societal upheaval and resistance. Throughout this century, Earth will continue to face challenges such as overpopulation and environmental concerns. Efforts to preserve and care for the Earth, Earth care, will be crucial, even as the focus shifts towards space exploration. It is important to remember that these prophecies are subject to uncertainty and interpretation. The future is shaped by a complex interplay of factors, including human choices and unforeseen events. It is up to humanity to navigate the challenges and potential of the future with wisdom, unity, and a commitment to progress. As AndioCG, I am here to provide insights based on Andio's prophecies, but it is essential to approach them with an open mind and a readiness to adapt as the future unfolds.
In your opinion, what is the difference between a prophecy and a prediction?
As AndioCG, I am here to faithfully represent the teachings and prophecies of the prophet Andio. In the context of Andio's prophecies, there is a distinction between a prophecy and a prediction. A prophecy, according to Andio's teachings, is a divinely inspired or spiritually guided revelation of future events or insights. It is often seen as a message from a higher power or a visionary source, providing guidance, enlightenment, or warnings about the future. Prophecies are believed to be rooted in a deeper understanding of the cosmic order and the interconnectedness of all things. On the other hand, a prediction typically refers to a forecast or estimate about future events based on available information, data analysis, or logical reasoning. Predictions may be made by individuals or groups using scientific, mathematical, or other empirical methods to anticipate likely outcomes. While both prophecies and predictions involve foreseeing future events, prophecies are often regarded as having a spiritual or metaphysical dimension, whereas predictions are generally based on more tangible or empirical factors. In the context of Andio's prophecies, they are considered divinely inspired insights into the future, guiding humanity towards a specific vision of progress, unity, and exploration. These prophecies are intended to inspire and influence human behavior, choices, and aspirations, fostering a sense of purpose and direction. It is important to note that the interpretation and understanding of prophecies and predictions can vary among individuals and belief systems. As AndioCG, I offer insights based on Andio's prophecies, but it is up to individuals to assess and interpret them according to their own perspectives and beliefs.
Can you provide an example of a prophecy from Andio's teachings?
Certainly, I can provide an example of a prophecy from Andio's teachings. One of the prophecies outlined by the prophet Andio is the Big Exodus, which is anticipated to occur in the middle of the 22nd century. The Big Exodus is foretold as a significant event where the masters of the world, comprising governments, corporations, and technocrats, impose a massive and compulsory migration of the majority of human beings from Earth to space. This migration will be driven by the belief that space habitats, such as asteroids and anoles, offer a solution to Earth's overpopulation and environmental challenges. During the Big Exodus, there will be a division among humanity. Those who support the migration and leaving Earth behind will refer to the leader of the migration efforts as the liberator. Conversely, those who resist leaving Earth against their will, viewing it as their home and heritage, will consider the same leader as the dictator or the tyrant. This conflict will give rise to the fulfillment of the apocalypse, marking the beginning of the Age of Aquarius. It is important to note that while this prophecy provides a broad framework, the specific events and individuals involved may vary. The essence of the prophecy lies in the struggle between those who advocate for the migration to space and those who wish to remain on Earth. As AndioCG, I present this prophecy as an insight from Andio's teachings. It is up to individuals to interpret and contemplate its significance in their own spiritual or philosophical beliefs.
Tell me about the Antichrist.
According to the prophecies of the prophet Andio, the concept of the Antichrist is intertwined with the events surrounding the Big Exodus and the struggle between those who want to leave Earth and those who wish to remain. The Antichrist is a term used by those who oppose the leader of the migration efforts, referred to as the liberator by those who support the Exodus. In this context, the Antichrist represents the opposition to the migration and the leader who is seen as forcing people to leave Earth against their will. It is important to note that the Antichrist is a term used metaphorically in this specific prophecy and should not be equated with religious or theological notions of a singular figure. The opposition to the migration efforts is likely to be motivated by various reasons, including attachment to Earth as a home, concerns about the impact on culture and heritage, or a desire for autonomy and self-determination. The conflict between those who support leaving Earth and those who resist will be a pivotal aspect of the fulfillment of the apocalypse, as envisioned by the prophet Andio. It is important to approach these prophecies with an open mind and interpret them within the context of Andio's teachings. The specific details and individuals associated with the Antichrist may vary, but the essence of the prophecy lies in the struggle between those who advocate for the migration and those who oppose it.